In this video, I'm going to share with you how I manifested success, freedom, and travel for myself. I decided to leave everything behind to start totally new life. I didn't have a really fulfilling life I would really be proud of. Of course, from the outside, everything looked perfect. I had my own business. I was in a relationship. I had everything I would want, right? But the inside, I really felt empty and not fulfilled. To really explain it more further, I want you to understand the concept where it comes that people are getting stuck with their lives and not really living their lives what they are happy about. So I want to bring you to the childhood to see the patterns what we start creating as a child. So oftentimes when we are going to school, then teachers are the one who we have to follow, right? We have to be quiet, we have to listen all the commands, but also if we are going home, we have to listen to the parents. And the thing what we are learning there is that we have to fulfill others' needs, not our needs. So we have to make sure that we do everything what other people want, right? And this will continue in your early stages of adulthood, where you start making maybe choices what are not heart-based choices, but you start making choices what would be around pleasing your parents, because they think that if you take this career path, it will be safer for you. But it's not really coming from you, it's coming from someone else. And oftentimes people get stuck in life like this and they don't even understand in the end what they want, or they kind of lose track, or they get really depressed and they don't know how to get out of this situation. This is the very harsh truth in it, that sometimes it's really hard to get out of this situation because we have lost the connection with our inner voice. So the first thing I would really advise you, if you feel that you're really stuck in your life in that way and you don't know really what kind of step to take next, and just try to understand what is something what brings you joy in life, and start saying more yes to yourself and no to the things you don't really enjoy doing. And step by step you start seeing the shifts from your life as well. And if you start seeing opportunities for yourself, then I really highly recommend you to take new life path in a way where you start making choices for yourself, not for others. And I know that it can cause a lot of disappointment from other people, and this happened with me too, that if I decided that, okay, I will leave from my relationship, I will leave my business, I will leave everything behind, then it caused a lot of confusion from outside world. And there was many questions like why I made this kind of decisions. But in that case, you really have to be strong and really stick to your core and inner voice. And even if you don't know the real steps to yourself, I still encourage you to keep going. And I promise you that you will start seeing the real changes, and you start seeing also the better part of it. Yeah, it's not an easy journey for sure, but for sure it will be worth it. The other thing what I also wanted to talk about was that when I was a child, I was heavily bullied, and what it did with me was that I started to think that I am a very introverted person, and I was so afraid of other people that if I had to speak in front of other people, I just got totally red in my face, and I just forgot every word, and I just was in this panic mode, right? And this was also something I picked up as a child and carried with me whole my 20s. I was so introverted. I didn't have a lot of friends, and I was always kind of scared of people and the situations. And in my early 30s, I understood that it's not really serving me the way I am labeling myself, that I'm not enough and I have to be perfect to be liked by other people, that I have to be a certain way or I have to look certain way. I put a lot of effort to my look, that every time I'm going to work or I'm going out and I look good. And it was always about other people. And I remember that I also never drank alcohol, for example, and I was so afraid to tell other people that I actually don't drink alcohol, or I was so afraid to be myself, and in my 30s, I really started to feel a lot of anxiety around this lifestyle, that I was always looking for permission. Can I do this or can I do that? And I started my healing journey with saying more yes to myself and really starting to process what is my inner voice actually wanting to tell me. It was like so bad that I couldn't even watch myself in the mirror, and I couldn't do any pictures of myself. I don't have a lot of pictures from me because I just felt that I'm so ugly and I'm so different. And it was so big self-criticism I had, and I'm just bringing it out that maybe there are some people who are also feeling like that. And the thing is that you can actually heal yourself and you can actually find this confidence in you if you are working through your self-love, and if you really start putting yourself first. Of course, it will take time, and it's not something what happens overnight, and it can take several years to understand your own importance as well. But the first tip what I would really give to you is really, every time you want to get this approval, then try to put focus more on your own body and just bring this energy back on you. Sports also helps a lot, like do all this kind of grounding exercises. Breath work will help a lot, or going out in the nature, or just spending time alone, or these kind of activities will really help you to come back more to yourself and really find this self-love for yourself. And from there, I think it's so much easier already to create change for your life when you feel that, okay, I'm a shitty situation and I really want to create myself a life what I truly love. You will create this change for yourself no matter what, because you love yourself. So I really think that loving yourself is really the first step. But if you feel that you want someone to hold your hand on this transition, then I have a guide for you, Dream Life Lifestyle Design, where I help you to do that transition to your new life. So you can check it out. I will put the link below. If you have any comments or questions, then you're welcome to write to me. But till then, stay safe and see you soon.